Mic is on, and yep, we're good to go. Yo, what up, everyone? Finishing up all the rest of these fucking boxes, because I am sick of looking at them. Luckily, it's not going to be too long of a stream here, because there's really just not much left. Unfortunately, the majority of them are from this dog shit, which maybe has the worst pulls of any cards. I think I've pulled one Griffey out of it so far, and that's it. And there's still, too many of these fucking things left. Oh. Box thrown. Yep. So that's what we got. Couple. Hold on. Oh shit. Actually, I have way more of the 94 cards still too. So it might actually be longer than I thought. But let's fucking get into this shit so I can be done with these ones. And also, if you see weird things, I got fucking crushed on the river. Just fucking endless cuts on almost every finger. Fucking worst thing in the world. You know, hauling a fish, cutting a fish. Your shit's all gross. So you put some fucking like antiseptic on your hands and you just realize how many tiny little fucking minuscule cuts you got on your hands. That just fucking kill. But still not sure how I got this. This is an interesting one. Yeah, you think I would know. Fight Club? I mean, some of the people, let's say, there's a chance it could have been a Fight Club with some of the people that were in fucking camp there. I tell you, get some of those people from fucking, the Dalles area. Get some beverages in them. Oof. Things can get a little froggy. All right, let's fucked up shit this is. All right. Let's get it cracking. Fucking Gary Carter. Jeez. All the guys that just have a lot of white guys in the 90s that have no business being big, like Steve Balboni. Perfect. Bazio, and that's not a thing. The sick Jose Offerman rookie card. Ooh. Now that's sick. Expos. All right. Winston, Gary Pettis, Hamilton, Tom Hankey, Rick Leach, Randy Milligan. I mean, yeah. I think that's what I remember from these things. Just like the best guy, Steve fucking No. Yeah, Bazio threw a no-hitter, but he also... yeah. 7 ERA, 5 point... Oh, yeah, not bad. 2.95. 15-10 with the Brewers. With the Brewers. Still stinks. All right, Thompson. Look at those specs, dude. Now this guy fucks. Look at this. Stash, specs, fucking Yankee. That's the most fucking Yankee guy I've ever fucking seen from the 90s. There's James, old Bud Black. Fucking someone even older than Bud Black. Charlie Huff, Ron Jones. Oh, now that's Mariners. Oh, that guy could see the spin out of the guy's glove. Israel Sanchez, Don August, Carmen Castillo, Mike Krakow, I'm Larry, checklist. Let's go. The one I peeled off here. Look at this fucking guy. Hammer. He's got his Eugene Emerald stats on the back. Nope. This is year in Memphis. Oh, now this, let's see if I could. Notre Dame football coach Lou Holtz wanted Bob to come play linebacker for the Fighting Irish, but instead chose to play baseball at UCLA. He can block for Bo Jackson. Bob spent 2 years with the Bruins and drafted number 2 by Kansas City. He went to Eugene, where he led the Northwest League in home runs, 17, and slugging. Yeah. Eugene M's legend, Bob Hamlin. I don't think I've pulled 9 Red Sox players out of all the cards from this set. And honestly, Dave Valley, the fucking Sox fucking stank anyway in the 90s. I don't think... Ooh, that's kind of cool. Sneaky good player, Marquise Grissom. Look at a little red. Jerome Watson, Chet Lemon, Ballard, blah, 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 Glenn Davis, Cal. Old Cal Daniels, who could forget? Ray Fiola, Steve Rosenberg, Juan Samuel. No, I think I've pulled like... Must only been like 3 Red Sox players. Clearly Upper Deck just hates the fucking Sox. All right. Doc, I'm sure back in 1990, this card was just, soft-sleeved and then hard-sleeved by many a young kid to be worth $3. Will Doran, Juan Augusto, El Presidente, Dennis Martinez, Canale, fucking Hershiser. What do we got this time? Ooh, Orioles. All right. These might actually be the best pulls from these cards, especially the sick Expos one. Look at that thing just glisten. Might have to get like a board, put all the teams on it, put it in the backdrop for the sports podcast. Yes, 90s. Gooden was still good when he went to the Indians in like 94 or 95. So I'm going to assume he was still good here. Yeah, coming off a 9-4 year with a 2.89. I mean, you could see, let's see if he could focus in. You could see Wyvern Wood 24-4, 17-6, 15-7, 18-9, 9-4. Dude is a fucking stud if he could just stay away from the fucking crack rock and strawberry together. All right, where were we at? Oh, save this one. Little Tony Gween. Still not worth shit, but he's good. Willie Wilson, Scott Terry, Terry Steinbach, Greg Olson, Ted Higuera. What the fuck is Ted Higuera? Chris Carpenter, Les Lancaster. I'll save this guy for Charles. He could have the other Tony Gween I have as well. Yeah, I'm. Let's see. I know I've been saving the rest of these stickers from somewhere. But yeah, that's the only thing good coming out of this shit. I mean, there's probably a reason why this whole box was $20 fucking bucks. Fucking Ozzie Guillen. I fucking hate Ozzie Guillen. Alright. Fat Borders. Huey Brooks. Remember you? Dave Clark. Getting all sorts of Expos. Fucking sexy Rexy Hudler. Fucking Bulldog. Look at those things. They need to bring the Expos back just to get these unis and hats back. Who the fuck are you? It's got to be Mickey Tettleton, would be my guess. Catcher. Yeah, it's got to be Mickey. Okay, there. And another Expos. Love the Expos. All right, first Red Sox. Ellis Burks, one of the fucking only good ones from the 90s. Greg Walker. Sid Fernandez, Freddie Lynn. There's a not in his Red Sox uni. Dave Stieb, Matt Winters, and Jeff Musselman. Yeah, if those two guys fought, I'm not sure who I would root for or root against. I fucking hate Mariotti, too. But Ozzie Guillen, God. Joe Hesketh. All right, second Red Sox, Dwight Evans. He actually might be the best one from 90. Gerald Young, Dave Smith, Mark Grant, Mike Stanton, Benito Santiago. And let's take a guess. What do we think? I'm going to say St. Louis Cardinals. If the St. Louis Cardinals get one of the cool Griffeys in all this. No. Right division and Bravos. Jack Clark. Tom Bolton. Who the fuck are you, Tom Bolton? Gary Redus. Gambler. Kenny Rogers. Wags. Dibble. All right, who are you? How do you have a card, dude? He appeared in four games in 89 with 0-4 with an 8.31. This guy fucking sucks. Got to be his last year in baseball. No way the Sox or anyone kept him on. That's one of the worst stat lines I think I've seen. Ooh, finally one of the cool cards. George Brett. Go on YouTube, find the George Brett shitting his pants story, and enjoy. What a fucking storyteller, George Brett. And the Crime Dog. Oh, finally a good pack. And then Pat Sheridan brings it up. All right. Lenny Harris, Hubie again, Tommy Green. Nice. What was the name? Which one? Brett, Hubie, Lenny Harris, Pat Sheridan, or Tommy Green? Have not pulled a Pat. Favorite Red Sox player from 90s, Mike Greenwell. Have not pulled the Pat Mahomes Sr. When I do, R.I.P. Fat fuck, Kirby Puckett. Dude hit nukes. I'll save that for the podcast for Braga, just so he can remember that his dad, Mahomes' dad, played. Oh, the Reds. Was it not that pitcher Bolton? Yeah, no, who the fuck idea that guy was. Yeah, this guy. Tom Bolton. And I bet after this picture was taken, I bet someone in the... Let's see where he's from. He's from Nashville, Tennessee. Someone in the Nashville area was getting fucking insurance sold by this guy. Almost guaranteed. All right. Look at fucking Willie McGee's mug. All right. Willie's there. BJ Suroff. Mitch Webster. Dave Johnson. Tom Herr. Kurt Young. Andy Bennis. Another Angels. Nothing. Jeff Kunkel. How big is that fucking helmet on this guy's dome? Jesus. Guy looks like one of the NFL players now wearing those fucking safety caps. Holy shit. Terry Pohl. Spike Owens. The Lost Dudley Boy again. Damaso Garcia. Johnny Orton. Dave Anderson. And Daryl Boston. Alright. We're making good work on these fucking things. I didn't know there was like a card trick to these things. You know, opening up like a pack of Pokemans or some Magic. Like 4 to the fucking front. Kevin Brown. Good pitcher. Mike Harkey. Brooke Jacoby. Fucking Bulldog. Drebeck. Hey, Franco. That's actually a good pack. Will Clark. Oh. Let's check out the rookies checklist. Let's see. Steve Avery, Juan Gonzalez, Grissom, Hamlin, Tino, fucking Ben McDonald, Offerman, Merker, Olderud, haven't seen that one either. Dion, Saw, Sosa haven't. Ventura haven't. It's like all the... give me all these fucking scrubs. Like fucking huge compiler Harold Baines. Look at that leg kick. Ted Powers, Bob Welsh, Billy Spires, Floyd Bannister, Steve Bedrosian, Steve Cersei, Greg Brock. Bolton played 16 minor league seasons. Oh, fuck. I didn't even look if those were his stats and if those were big league stats or not. But yeah, that dude. You know what? I love baseball. Fuck, I don't know if I could spend, especially in the 90s. I think of spending 16 years on a dirty bus, make fucking dick, eating fucking Spam sandwiches to go catch a fucking doubleheader in Asheville. Baines, I mean, that's the true, you know, that was the 9/11 before 9/11 happened, was Harold Baines making the Hall of Fame. Eddie Williams, well, Mark Langston, Tim Cruz, Jay Howell, Blyleven, Mike Davis. I'm not even going to say these guys that have no business even, like this guy, Randy Nuss, doesn't need to be said. Never forget. Paul O'Neill, he could get his name. Paul Kilgus. Holy shit. Eric Yell, start forward. Wow. I'm trying to think even back in 1990 as a kid opening this up and just being like, who the fuck are these guys still? Let alone, 35 years later, not knowing who the fuck most of them are. Gubbies. White medals, Tony Phillips. No, I don't care. Tom Dries, I definitely don't give a fuck about you. This dude was such a bust. I remember people blowing him up like, oh, Ben McDonald, dude's going to be a stud. Dude sucked. Fletcher. Oh, finally, get some cool Jerry curls at least for Lee. Tom Baranski. How this guy is always, it's always Bonds, Palmeiro, you could go A-Rod, Manny. I mean, him and Brett Boone are the poster children for fucking steroids. Let's look at his numbers before. Yeah. Played 94 games for the Red Sox and the Orioles, hit 1 home run. 94 games for the O's, 4 home runs. And then that was what was that, 90? Oh, shit. Had to be mid to late night. 95, 96, 97. Yeah, thanks, Booble. 97 goes, all of a sudden he's dropping 50 bombs. Like, get the fuck out of here. Bolton went 26-4 in high school and was a 20th round pick by the Red Sox. I don't even know how you found that out. That's impressive, Booble. To have fucking Bolton's high school stats. John Dobson, this guy sucks ass too. Johnny Ray, Chuck Carey. Let's see if I can figure out who you think looks like Dobson. Oh, yeah. You don't need to say the guy's name. I already know who you're talking about. Yep, Juan Nieves. Yep, that's Sammy Bradford. All right, fuck Ozzie Gein again. Tommy Gregg. Ooh, all right. That's the first one I'm actually going to put off to the side because it's worth more than, I don't know, I could probably get something from, I might even be able to upgrade up to like Carl's Jr., amount of food for that card. Kirk Manwarning. Harmon, Chris Hammond, Tom Dries again. Oh, he heard us talking shit. Now we got to delve deeper into fucking Tom Bolton here. 6'3", $175, born in 62 in Nashville. Yeah. There you go. Drafted out of high school in June of 80. Spent 7 years in the minor before his first major league game. No, you're wrong, but these are major league stats here. his, what is that? He threw 29 games in 87. Still sucked. He had 2 career wins. The guy's still fucking dog shit. All right. Jack Hart, Carney Lansford, Brian Clutterbuck. Yep. Atlee Hammaker. Hammaker. Atlee Hammaker. Underrated. See, if Harold Baines is in the Hall of Fame, how is Matt Williams not in the Hall of Fame? Ranked, man. He's in the Nashville Metropolitan Hall of Fame. All right. Ellisburgs again. Ooh, Poly Baseball. Paul Molitor. Look at this guy. John Moses. Look at that mustache. That is just so close to a Hitler mustache right there. It that light just gets it there to the edge. Oh, man. Jeff Montgomery. Rick Lucan. J. Bell. Mike Valerie, whatever your name is, dude. You suck. Cubbies. Checklist. It's got to be Joe Carter, would be my guess. Show me Joe Carter. Yep, Joe Carter. Ian Jackson. Biggio, not rookie year Biggio, so worthless. Glenn Braggs. Tom Candiotti. See, you know how? No, I don't think they ever made a Bolton Red Sox jersey for people. I bet if my dad was still alive, and he loved the fucking Sox, he's from Boston, he would have no idea who the fuck Bolton was. I don't think Tom Candiotti's nickname was the Candy Man. God, look, they did not fuck around with Chief Wahoo logos back then. All right. Tony Gwynn again. Ron Darling. Piece of shit. Kelly Downs. Greg W. Harris. Guillermo Hernandez. Brian Smith. Willie Wilson. Nothing. Ben McDonald again. Brett Butler. King, this was the last time you were in here, King, I think. What did we figure out Brett Butler's show she was in? We'll remember it. Julio Franco, Greg Bailey. Oh. Ruben Sierra. Darren Dalton was nasty. Grace Under Fire? I don't remember if it was Grace Under Fire or not. Chuck Carey. Nothings. All right. We're going quick. Ron Oyster. Kevin Apier. What is... Where are they getting this picture from Baghetti? He doesn't have a fucking helmet on. He's just got a ball cap on, just taking a monster fucking swing at it. Candiotti was the Candy Man? No way. Sounds like one of those lazy Chris Berman nicknames. Orioles. Chetline. Yep. Hershiser. Yeah, we're going. Harnish. Bruce Ruffin. Randy Kramer. You would think home run derby, but I feel like there was no way Gary Gaetti was in. Let's see. I mean, 34 bomb. Does 34, 31, 28 bombs get you in the fucking derby back in the late 80s? You can tell nowadays it isn't because you don't see any fucking all the players sitting in front of the dugout there. Bobby Altomare. Dave Magadan. That's not a... I would be so pissed if I was Joey Cora. He gets fooled on this pitch. Look where this ball's going off the bat. It's going straight down into the fucking dirt or off his foot. And that's the picture. I mean, I feel like you have to, like, sign off on your pictures, right? He was in the Derby in 89. Fucking, that's, you know, you learn something. You learn something every fucking day. That's in... And... Oh, there we go. John Olerud. Not wearing his helmet. He got 8 ABs. 3 knocks and 8 ABs in his fucking first appearance in the big leagues. Kevin Mitchell. Perry Von Hayes. Tripperdale and Andy Van Slyke. I'm not clicking on your porn links, King. Is that Brett Butler's television show she was in? Steve Wilson. Oh, Billy Buckner. I already ripped you up once on those sick or Royals fucking unis. Dan Gladden. Oh, look at young Moyer there. I always thought he just looked old all the time because he was old for most of his career, but he's a fucking young whippersnapper here. He's 28 at this point. Burke, Ricky Jordan, yeah. Sick Brewers. Well, if you like steroids and meth, this is your fucking man, Ken Caminiti. Mel Hall. And Bob Boone. Yeah, Brett, I mean, yeah. Of course Brett Butler was a fucking diva. She fucking ran television in the 80s, and apparently up to the 90s, I think. Scott Bradley. Jim Eisenreich. That's a name. Bob Knepper. Guillermo again. Hey. They saved it for the last fucking pack. Give me the Red Sox. Hollow. Julio Machado, Jose Vizcaino, Rolando Rooms, no, sorry, bud. Dave Zevim, and last card of this set that we got, Dave Bergman. Well, thank God that shit is over. Move all these. I'm just going to fucking pitch all these, pretty much all these, immediately in the trash. Except for the boat. I think I'm gonna... Bo, you get a fucking soft sleeve. You go there. The Iceberg, man. 89 Derby. Sierra, Eric Davis, Glenn Davis, Hojo, Kevin Mitchell, Templeton, Bo Jackson, Gary Gaetti. Yeah. See, that's what I hate about these fucking Hall of Fame voters and all these fucking old-time hoity-toity people that think, oh, you know, the purity of the game. It's like, yeah, those fuckers saved baseball because that's what we had in the 90s before steroids hit. I'm going to finish the rest of these fucking things. We're almost done with all the boxes I have left. Going to save these 3 for the end. So we're going to rip these 94 Donrusses. If I remember right, I think these ones have the cool, like, special cards and stuff. Yeah, pretty sure they do. All right, yeah, so this is, you know, we just opened those 90s. Let's just see how much better baseball got 4 years later. Tony Pena, not helping my argument. Brian Harper, nope. Oh, Rex Beck Sabo. Russ Springer. BJ Surhoff. At least that, see? At least had guys have good pictures. Like, oh, I'm getting in my good, ready fucking stance if I can field a grounder. This dude gets lit. Kruk. We got the special edition John Kruk. That's not even good. Greg Olson, that says. Doug Henry. Fucking Lemke. Easy Eddie Guardado. Lindquist and Ricky. Well, not a great start for 94, if I'm honest. Can only get up from there. I gotta think it could only get better from there. Let's see. First card. A checklist. Yep. Police. I mean, there you go. You can see the names. Nolan Ryan, Piazza, Moises Alou, Griffey, Sheffield, Robbie Alomar, Kruk, Gwynn, Bij, Bayerga, Yount, Gooden, Sandberg. Yeah. It's already got to be better. No, there's no way that's... Yeah, that's just some high heat he's going to get. I can't remember if that was in the All-Star game or not, the one Brady Johnson threw that ball and he 0% chance of touching anything after that. Bernard Gilkey, Jeff Rebele, Andy Ashby, Sandy Alomar Jr., John Burkett. Fucking John Burkett. That's a name to forget. Bob Patterson. Oh, here we go. Finishes off. Who remembers David Wells pitching for the Tigers? Doug Strange, Tony Tarasco, Bob Welsh. All right. Problem is this card, I'm going to soft sleeve it, but this card is fucked. But Manny rookie. The question is, do we believe Manny Ramirez was actually born in 1972? I did pull it. Yeah, that was the first Moyer card I pulled there, that young one, not long ago. It's insane. This is the third baseball set. That was the first one. All these cards are sticky. Ooh. Bo Jackson. Derek May. Greg Harris. Greg Myers. 90s Dominators. Man, I don't know if you could see that. I'm not sure if I'd call 24, 33, 34, 33 as dominating. Deep, good. Not, not bad, but I don't, that's not dominating. John Doherty. Martin Diaz. God, it's fucking damn near impossible to read these names. Damon Berryhill. Caminade again, and Will Clark. I really want to go find some 90s hockey cards. I think they'd be fucking hilarious. Because honestly, the amount of players I might actually know fucking would be limited to like the Red Wings, maybe the Flyers, the Avs, maybe in the 90s. No, I'm gonna find some because that'd be fucking hilarious and awesome. Willie Banks, Rob Deere, Pat Borders, Ron Gant, Barry Lakin again, Ben Rivera, Bob Sticky Wickman, fucking Sheriff Norm Charlton, Frank Castillo, Freddie Benavidez, Larry Anderson. I mean, say, yeah, these cards are slightly slightly better than those 90 ones. John Oliver, Kerry Taylor, I don't know you. John Dobson, we saw him from 90. He's still in the league. John Eldred, Ed Sprague, Raffy, Tim Mauser. Oh, gross. Look at this. Thanks. Got the double rafts. J Bell. Kevin Typen. Omar Alvarez. Johnny Ruffin. Rated rookie card. Oh. Fucking drink of water with this shit. Dominators. I know it's just you and King You and Booble, but does anyone care about seeing hockey cards? Because honestly, I really want to do it. John Smoltz, Luis Polonia, Tim Leary, Kevin Robertson, I believe it says. Brad Osmus, Jim Hernandez, Cecil Fielder, Hills, Dave Burba? I think Burba. Tim Hewlett, Mark Eichenreich or Eichenhorn. Mark Eichhorn. Donovan Osborne, Thomas Howard. The names are funny. I mean, they're Canadian, they're foreign. I mean, if you think, baseball players in the 90s had sick fucking lettuce, the 90s hockey players, those things their hair was something special. Oh, I need one person in the chat that actually knows enough about hockey to be like, hey, that guy's actually good. Maybe, hold on to that one for a second. Mark Wohlers, Bip Roberts, Alan Watson, Brian Williams, Charlie. We pulled Charlie Huff in 90. He's still going here in 94 at age, maths. He is 46, throwing his fucking little nukes out there. Henry Rodriguez, Blackjack McDowell, cool card, Sheffield, Joel Johnston. He doesn't have his fucking toothpick in his mouth. Carl Everett, David Need, Wes Chamberlain, Jason Berry. Yeah, aren't they beautiful? What the fuck happened to the Marlins, man? Adam Banks rookie card. Yeah. They would have his minor league stacks for the fucking Mighty Ducks. Because he moved to the Mighty Ducks from, what were the bad guys' names in the first one? Bernie Williams, Terry Steinbach. Fucking ace of the staff, Charles Nagy. Geronimo Pena, Chris Hoyles, Jeff Bentley, Mark Langston, Robbie Alomar, Randy Willigan. His card was all different area. Hard hitting Mark Whitten, Tino, Jose Vizcaino. The Hawks, yes, the Hawks. It got to have his stats for the Hawks and the Ducks. Holy shit, these things are... There we go. I mean, true that. True that, Booble. Bo Jackson again. Don't think it's worth anything, but... How Does Brian McRae have a Diamond Kings card? Rebounding from a disappointing, hitting .223 in 92. Flirted with the 300 mark for the first time in 3 years, while also setting career highs in home runs, RBI, stolen base. This card marks the first father-son Diamond King tandem, Hal McRae and Brian McRae. Okay. I'll bite. Pendleton, Kruk, Mario Diaz, Dean Berryhill, Kimmy. Yep, starting to run into repeats already. Bigger fan of Darius McRae. Well, bigger fan of Darius Rucker than Darius McRae, if we're going with that. Roger McDowell. Richmond. Brian Terang. Nice fucking form there, bro. Arthur Rhodes. Billy Swift. Phil Hyatt. Rookie card. King, do you remember Phil Hyatt? He's a rated rookie in 94 for your Royals. Sheffield. Kruk. Randy Milligan again. Tim Bogar, hard hitting. Tino, yep. The repeats. Spike Owen with the Yankees. I'm sure he was good. Bobby Ayala, Rene Arocha, Pedro Munoz. Cal might actually be all right. Same with Ozzy, even though they both... Finally. Here's a card I actually fucking want. Kenny Lofton. Look at the sparkle on that. Hit... Yeah, see, now it's more like hit 326 with 70 swipes. Now that's a good season. Alan Mills, yep. Seen you. All right. Man, I thought these packs were like decent because I only opened like, I think 6 of them. And I was like, oh, got like 3 Griffeys and that sick like Tony Gwynn one. Apparently, they're not that good. Juan Gonzalez, all right. Throw you over there. Pendleton, Paul Molitor, Charlie Hayes, like the 5th Raffy, Taipan, and Johnny Ruffin. Thank God we only got, 7 more left. 7 more. Comparison, Ricky stole, only towards the end of his career, but only stole 53 bags when Kenny stole 70. Bayerga. Carlos Hernandez. Fucking Brett Barbary. Oh, I don't remember these helmets too. That helmet's sick. Steve Avery, Lemke. What Yankee is this? Oh, fucking Wade. I wish it was Tampa Bay Rays Wade Boggs, though. I don't really like the Yankees Wade. Wickman, Charlton. These back in these packs are just all the same fucking cards. Oh, Paul Molitor 100% in the Hall of Fame. Definitely. Yeah. I don't want to go back and find it, but I think he had some pretty good stats outside of his fucking total hits numbers. All right. Angels legend JT Snow. Edgar. Your take on Edgar? Hall of Famer? 237 with 32 bombs. That'll get you in. Bob Scanlon. Jeff Russell. Ooh, here we go. Griffey Diamond Kings now. Don't know if it's actually worth anything, but I think of all the cards, it has to be the one that's actually worth something, though. Because all we're doing is really chasing Griffeys. Daryl Kyle. Oh, Don Slott. What a fucking legend. Xavier Hernandez. Fucking my nemesis. Held on to like, I think I had 4 Pat Listash rookie cards. Thinking like, oh yeah, this guy's going to be the fucking guy. And he'll hit you 244 with 3 bombs. Mike Greenwell again. Dave Fleming. Pat Listash. I might actually peel that off to the side and see if I could find my other old Pat Listashes that he could join. He'd join in with them. Jeff Russell was smiling like a killer on that card. Oh. Now, I mean, yeah, that's a fucking relief pitcher for you. They are fucking psychos. 33 saves for the fucking Sox in 93. Even has... I'm not sure if that's necessarily smiling or that's like all that he's got left in the fucking tank. Like his arm's about to fall off. He looks like a birthday clown without makeup. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's killed a hooker or two, if that's what you're saying. John Smoltz, Luis Polonia, Tim Larry, Kevin Robertson again. Yeah, Ryan Osmus, Ape. We have an Ape here. Marquise Grissom, Daryl Kyle, Doc Gooden, Biggio. Yes, he's dumped a few bodies on. Someone needs to go back and look through like all his minor league stops he had and just kind of, you know what they do with Garth Brooks, check all his tour stops to like missing people. Go back and check his minor league stops and see what kind of fucking bodies you find along the way. McDowell, another Hall of Famer, Yount. Any good polls? Not really. Possibly this, unknown. But this is the real poll. This is a Pat Listash worth 33 cents. Best poll. And Red Sox, yeah, a lot of Red Sox legends. Tom Bolton. Harkey, John Cummings. Yep. Laritz. Kevin Brown. Carlos Quintana. Honeycutt. Henry Cotter. I gotta look at your name, dude. Blaze Minor. Blaze Minor. This guy can't be a real person. Are they sneaking AI people into fucking 94 packs? That guy's not real. And Kurt Manwarning to end it. Three packs to go on this shit. Oh shit, I even forgot. I do have picks. Don't have the sick graphics from Braga this week. But I do have picks. Mitch Williams. And we've seen you. Arthur Rhodes. Old Bill Swift. And here's that Phil Hyatt king. You still remember who Phil Hyatt is for the second time? Rated rookie Phil Hyatt. Langston. This one's good, I believe. That might be the best pull. It's either that. Oh, fucking Joe Girardi. Get out of here. You are a terrible manager, man. Best second baseman ever, Jeff Kent. Someone argue with me about it because I don't see who's better. LeBron and Eric Pappas. No, he's Thursday. Thursday, he's seeing fucking Paula Poundstone. I'm not sure what he's doing tonight. Phil Hyatt, the hotel financier. I mean, that's the real reason why they don't want to fucking release the Epstein files. They don't want Phil Hyatt's name to get fucking dragged through the mud. Pete Harnish. Old City Bream. Donald Harris. That's just... I know you're not very good just from your leg kick and when your hands are, Donald Harris. Dan Gladden. Royce Clayton. The other one. Charles is just fucking racking up Tony Gwynn's. God, this isn't... It's not quite Epic Lettuce Piazza. It's right at the end of it. Where I think he cut it a lot shorter. Willie McGee. Kevin Raymer. John Franco. And someone for the Expos. Top 3 comics Braga is seeing. Oh, top 3 comics Braga is seeing instead of doing the pod. Let's see. What would his... I would say Patton Oswalt. And that really tall, big fucking goofy guy that's always around with Patton Oswalt. And... I'm not sure if he actually tours comically, but we always said Paula Poundstone. That's number 1. And Ryan Stiles, maybe, from Whose Line Is It Anyway? I think that's probably his top 3. All right, last pack. Garcia, Hubie Brooks, yep. Mark McLemore, Mike Morgan. Oh, at least a cool guy. Mo Vaughn. Sheffield. At least we're ending with cool dudes. Alex Arias. John Gotti. Stan Belinda. Let's see who's the last card. Is Paul fucking Assenmacher. A bullshit spoony fucking bullpen guy for the fucking Yankees. Jesus. All right. Someone actually paid money to see Lisa Lampanelli. That, I swear, all her bits were just being racist, and then how she fucks black dudes. Am I missing on what she is? Right? That's her. Someone tell me that's not her, because that's all I think about if that's her. That was it. Yep. All right. Quick picks before I finish off these last 3 basketball packs. Let's just say not good last week. 1-4 in college. But the bullshit thing was, lost that Oregon game. Fucking Dan Lanning just loves to blow fucking covers. I mean, that long defensive touchdown at the end just kind of cemented it. It was more of, I'm sure we'll get into this tomorrow, of Dante Moore throws that interception. They get that turnover in their end, and then they don't let Dante Moore come back in to score that touchdown. Because if they just scored one more touchdown instead of kicking that field goal, that game just ends differently in the Ducks' cover. Got the win with Georgia Tech. Call that one. That was a good one. Fucking USC, man. They should have won that game by 50 points. USC of all teams kicking 6 fucking field goals. How do you kick 6 fucking field goals against Purdue? They were in Purdue's red zone the entire fucking game. And that also led to the over not hitting. And then Minnesota Cal, that was bad read. In my eyes, I had one bad pick there. And then 1 and 2 in the NFL, fucking got hooked by the Niners and the Saints. And then easily Atlanta covering the 5. So this week, I think it starts on Friday. First game, taking Rutgers. Rutgers is playing Iowa at home. Rutgers is getting 3 points. I don't think Rutgers is very good, but they're at home. It's still not, to the middle of the season where they turn bad. So Rutgers +3. Kansas -13 at home against West Virginia. I don't know why I'm high in Kansas this year. I just am with Daniels. I think West Virginia fucking stinks. I'm taking Kansas. In the last 3, they're all totals. I'm not taking the Oregon cover against the Beavs. I am taking them to cover the total 55.5. Ducks could easily score in the 40s, and the Beavs are going to have some pride. They're going to need to score some points. So give me the over 55.5. Over 16.5, Tulane Ole Miss. That'll be a fucking shootout. And then the one I'm a little wavering on, I might, I think this line will change. All these lines, I think the totals will change towards the end of the week. Illinois, Indiana, over 52.5. One of these teams is good. I think we'll find out this week. One of the 2 teams is good, and they're going to be able to score a bunch of points. And the other one should be able to score some points. And then quick 3 for the NFL. NFL's a shit show. I don't even really want to bet these, but Dallas is getting a point against the Bears. The Bears are a joke. Caleb Williams is fucking awful. Arizona's getting a 1.5 against the Niners. Niners are somehow 2-0, but they also have played the 2 worst fucking teams in the NFL. I don't buy it that they're remotely decent. And then, I believe it's a Monday night game. Lions, Ravens, over 51.5. You just got to assume those 2 teams score a bunch of points. Yep. Always back to fighting Shianos early in the season till about week 7 is about the time. Yeah. Welcome to fantasy football, Booble. Doesn't matter how good your team is. All that matters is your matchup for that week. Because I am 2-0 in our league, and my team fucking stinks. All right. On to Jordan chasing. Dave Robinson, Danny Ferry, Doherty. We're going quick because we have seen all these cards probably about 10 times. Olajuwon. Oh, God. None of those guys are good. Get out of here. Bernard King. Dick Motta. Kevin Johnson. Mark Eaton. All-Star Game. Vern Fleming. Grant Long. Jeff Person. Cycli. Alvin Robertson. Another All-Star. Wilkins. Rex Chapman. All-Star. Drexler. Ken Norman. Jim Lynam. Rick Smits. Buck Williams. Mookie. DC. Mikhail. Ewing. Frank Burkowski. Red Roberts. Kersey. And, yep. Dick what? Dick Motta? Fucking, you don't remember Dick Motta? Fucking Kings legend? Do love the old school Kings logo. Dunley, yeah. That was the rest of that. Two more to go. I definitely feel like I got my fucking money's worth out of these. God, it's about 2,000 cards I've pulled from this set. Peyton. Oh, God, almost filling out the fucking Blazers roster here. These last packs. Marcelonis. Mitch Richmond. Kevin Willis. Coles. Bob Weiss. Malone. Sam Elliott. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Cotton Fitzsimmons. Yep. Ainge. We're almost there. Neek. Duckworth. Oh, I think we're just missing Terry Porter. I think that's all that's left for Ron Harper. Hey, there's one. Not the one we really want, but I'm not going to be upset about it. Terry Cummings, Rick Smits, Buck, Mookie, BJ. God, back-to-back Bulls players. Can't be it, can it? Tim Hardaway. Hates gay people still. Larry Smith, Benoit, and Jack Sikma. Yeah, there's no Sabonis in this. Sabonis doesn't come for, God, much later. God, these old cards do not like going in these fucking sleeves. All right. Last pack. Until I figure out, I don't even know. Like I said, if I find hockey, I'm fucking getting hockey. Other than that, I don't know yet. We will see. All-Star Game. Eddie Johnson, Duds, Robinson, Ferry, Doherty, Dunleavy, Nick Anderson, Brian Shaw, Isaiah. There's your boy Dick Mata again. Kevin Johnson, Mark Eaton, All-Star Game. Phil. Del Harris. Dominique. DC. We're getting to the end. Come on. One last fucking hit for the end. Barkley getting... Aha. We got it, folks. We got all the Blazers in 3 packs. And just the regular Buck Williams instead of the league leader Buck Williams. Lenny Wilkins and even Kismet, man. Rick Adelman to end it. All right, that is it. Let's see. I got them all somewhere around here. So these are what we got from, I believe, is the 4 boxes of things I pulled. Last 4. So Griffey, we got 2 of these Gwynns. Let me get this stack out of here. There we go. So 4 Griffeys. We'll take 2 of these, and I got another one in there too. Nolan Ryan career salutes. 2 Bettis rookies. This Futures Hero, Barry Sanders. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the league leader Jordans. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the All-Star Game Jordans. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the good Jordans we wanted. So I'll probably have to look through these a little more carefully, but I'll probably be sending probably all 5 of them in to get graded. So you can look forward to that in, God, what's it take now? Like 4 months to get your fucking graded cards back. But I'm thinking, yeah, at least these, I don't think these are quite. I'll have to look up these other ones if their value is any worth anything, but these for sure. So tune in. God, yeah. Tomorrow we are podcasting, sports podcast, 7:30-ish. And join our Discord, because next week I will have gone at least to the sports cards to fucking Hookers. I will have gone to Hookers to see what other 90s stuff, and if they have any good early 2000s stuff. And I'll put in our Discord, Sports Brewery in Discord, of what box to open next week. So Michael Jordan, yeah. Charlotte, yes, he is actually a Charlotte Hornets financier. I mean, the mob probably owns a bunch of his shares from that, but his name's on it. So, check you guys next week. Hopefully it's hockey cards. Doubtful, though, would be my guess. So, check you guys on the Sports Podcast tomorrow. Later, everyone.